We're looking for kids that are creative, and that's hard to define. There's kids that when they try out, 30 seconds into their skit, you're like, this kid gets it. This person can tell a story. And I think maybe that's what it comes down to, is that we have a group of storytellers. Charm and energy, yeah. We got a lot of that going on too, in the Baker's Dozen, yeah. The energy at mime shows is electric. It's loud. People are yelling during the skits. They're yelling at the kids on stage. They're hooping and they're hollering. It is unlike any kind of theater that I've been to. And so I think when you have that kind of tradition going, people keep coming back. We're an exclusive crew.
I didn't hear it!
Kids are really proud to be able to make it into the Baker's Dozen.
Juniors can be statues.
We probably normally have 20 to 30 kids try out for between 2 and 5 spots.
They could be like helping
Or something, right? They could all be.
These guys have been around each other every Sunday night of the year.
Would they just then tear it off and it'd be the BD sign?
They have a real strong bond.
The seniors pop out of their art frames, right? And then they're like, we're gonna put you like...
There's some ideas that we bring in, and then somebody else is like, oh yeah, but you know what? You could end it like this. That's where the real beauty comes in, is when we're collaborating and making the story as best as it can be.
Okay, but if you wanted a sheet of the empty frame, we could pull it off.
And it's a tarp.
And it's a tarp, and then do it over it.
It's just a really good foundation for being creative and working in large groups where you have to share ideas, and your idea doesn't always come out on top.
I like where you're going. I just feel like we're losing where we were.
The Baker's Dozen works because it's tradition. It started back in 1969. A bunch of kids had gone to Roosevelt to watch their mime troupe. And these Valley kids were like, we want a mime troupe too. They met at a house, and there were 13 of them that showed up. And so the mother suggested, why don't you guys call it the Baker's Dozen? Ever since, it's been a tradition to have 13 mimes in our spring night shows. Some of the most creative kids that I think have probably ever walked the halls of Valley have been in the Baker's Dozen. People like Peter Hedges, a writer, director in Hollywood. Amy Rhodes, a producer, director, writer. Todd Magel, a local anchor. I idolize these people. My brother was in the Baker's Dozen. I went to my first show. I remember I was just laughing out loud. And then all of a sudden, the next skit, I was like crying. The makeup does different things for different people. For some people, it is an escape from who they are on an everyday basis. For some of those kids who are extroverts, it just allows them to be even more extroverted.
I think you meant sentence.
Shut up!
We get kids who are sophomores and juniors, and then they have a couple of years to grow in the process.
Lost it.
Every once in a while, we'll have a sophomore that's just a great storyteller, and they get a couple of skits in their first show. But it's hard.
Let's go.
It takes time to be good at this. The Baker's Dozen is all about kids leading. Almost all the responsibility I try to put on the kids. You schedule the road shows, you guys write the skits, and sometimes that's a difficult process because they, at one point, were the young kids looking up to the kids in the troupe. and then they have to step up and be in charge.
You really get to create your own things here. In here, you're more of a director and a performer, which I think is insanely cool.
We're not just all punchlines and laughs. Like, we can put on a show where it makes the audience go, oh, or like think a little bit.
It's a show completely different than anything you've ever seen before. Kids will always ask, oh, can you do a box? Yes, we can do a box, but we can do a lot more than that too.